Hey y'all, and we're back with another reaction. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Y'all, these are my opinion and not necessarily facts. And the purpose of this video is to educate you, entertainment, criticism, community purposes. And guess what? Everything is allegedly. Now, y'all, do y'all remember this couple? Yeah, yes, you're right. That is Pastor John Paul Miller. Now, John Paul Miller, remember his wife passed away, right? But John Paul Miller is on Monday plead not guilty to federal charges, y'all, of cyber stalking and lying to the police during an investigation that follows the 2024 death of his wife, Michael. Now, Miller appealed before the U.S. District Court Judge Thomas E. Rogers III in Florence for a 2:30 p.m. arrangement, which marks the start of a federal prosecution against the former Solid Rock Church leader, y'all. He accused of cyber stalking. That's what he was doing, stalking his own wife. Yes, Micah. Michael is right here. Oh, she was beautiful, y'all. Just as sweet as she can be. And her life ended because of him. Yep, 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 yep. Back in November the 22 and continue until the day she unalive, on the day she killed herself at Lamba River State Park in Robinson County on April the 27th, 2024. I really don't think she did that. But anywho, well, let's check this video out, y'all. I found a video Pastor Miller. He thought he was gonna have a good time. Yes. Yes, here we go.
Myrtle Beach pastor John Paul Miller facing a federal judge today on charges related to his late wife. The feds say he sent unwanted and harassing communications to his late wife, Micah Miller. Miller is accused of cyber stalking her and lying to investigators. 15's Tanya Brown is live out there to say anything during the hearing.
From the judge with yes and no responses. Now, the brief hearing gave us a first look inside the fed's case against Miller, including what prosecutors say they found inside his home during a recent search. 46-year-old John Paul Miller walked into the Florence Federal Courthouse alone Monday afternoon ahead of his arraignment on charges of cyber stalking and making false statements to investigators. He pled not guilty to the charges. The feds say the Myrtle Beach pastor sent unwanted and harassing communications to his late wife, 30-year-old Micah Miller, from November of 2022 until her death in April of 2024. More than 100 of Micah's supporters showed up at the courthouse wearing purple, holding posters with her face on it and demanding justice.
We're glad that accountability is here. We're glad we can all come together and support Micah and be here for her.
Prosecutors say Miller admitted to hiring a private investigator to protect Micah from buying firearms, but instead hired that PI to cyberstalk his late wife for alleged adultery. We know just a fraction of what Micah went through, and we're very, very pleased that he has finally been indicted. The indictment comes nearly 2 years after Micah's death at the Lumber River State Park in Robinson County. The medical examiner ruled her death a suicide caused by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. In the months leading up to Micah's death, police reports detailed multiple incidents of Micah telling officers she was being harassed and that she feared for her life. Those reports also included allegations of tire tampering, tracking devices found on her car, and repeated unwanted contact. access to a private plane along with money. They said agents found a safe inside Miller's home in November with a lot of money in it and silver bars. They say he's a danger to society and recently sent an intimidating text to a witness. Miller's lawyers argue the opposite, saying he's been aware of the investigation for quite some time and has remained at his home where he's lived for 10 years. The judge gave Miller a $100,000 bond. He has to wear an ankle monitor, can't possess a firearm, or excessively drink alcohol, and has to surrender his passport. Micah supporters say they plan to show up for every hearing in large numbers to be heard voice.
Justice. This began with Micah. This will always be about Micah, even when justice is served and everyone's held accountable. We will still continue trying to spread awareness, trying to help other victims, but it will always be in the name of Micah.
Speedy trial today. His next
All right, y'all. I will be there in March because that's my month. That's my birthday month. And I will support Michael. I kept up with this story, y'all. Oh, it just touches me so bad, too. That this happened to this young girl. She was so young. Well, y'all, that ends the video, the reaction. I just wanted to bring it in to y'all. Give y'all all the updates I can. So I'm kind of like tight on catching up. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and share the video. Thanks so much for being here.